So, and I know some of you motherfuckers, when it come to this goddamn Real Housewives review, act like you know these bitches. But let me tell you one thing, we're not gonna do that this season. You will get motherfucking blocked with the realness. You can have your opinion about these hoes, but don't come at me about mine. It's a fucking opinion about some bitches that you or I don't fucking know. The only difference is I'm getting paid to do this review. You ain't. So mind your motherfucking marbles, bitches, because some of you hoes, when it come to these Real Housewives, are fucking psycho. Just getting that shit out in the open before we even start this season, because I have never reviewed a show where bitches is more fucking retarded over some bitches that they don't fucking know in my life.
What's going on, you guys? It's your boy Scotty, and we're here for the season premiere of the 12th season of the Housewives of Atlanta. We're here, and I've been waiting on these girls. You know, I love me some Real Housewives of Atlanta, probably one of my favorite reality shows of all time. And we're here for the bullshit, okay? And I'm definitely here for the bullshit because this episode was pretty good. But before we get into this review, I just want to take a moment of silence to this house, this bathroom, these shower curtains, because this will be the last time y'all see me do a video in this bathroom, in this house, in front of these curtains. I just want to say that it's like a bittersweet moment. We've been in this house for like 9 years now, and we're about to this is my last night sleeping here, my last night being here. So it's bittersweet. I spent all of my 20s here. From 21 to 30 I've been here, and that's just how long I've been doing reviews. I started off doing my reviews within the first 5 months, first 4 or 5 months being in this house. So this is where my YouTube channel started, and now my YouTube channel is still going, and we're now moving out. And I'm just gonna let you know now, so it won't be no questions. I will be doing videos, but for the we will be in a hotel until everything else gets situated. So I don't, just so when nobody asks me any questions about why I'm in a hotel room, why am I doing this, why am I doing it, I'm just letting you know that that's where I'll be for the time being. But yeah, this has been a crazy 9 years, and it's kind of crazy. It's kind of bittersweet that I'm doing, because I know this is my last video. This is my last time doing a video right here. You know what I mean? I know this is something y'all was used to. Like, this is the scenery. The majority of my videos were here, so you know it is what it is. But I just wanted to let you guys know that if you saw my live this past Saturday, because I did do a live. And I didn't keep it up, but I did do a live the other night letting everybody know that, you know, I will be moving, and this video right here will be the last time y'all see me do one in this house. So it's the end of an era. So here we go. We're finna get into this review. So we open up the episode with Kenya. We're catching up with Kenya with everything that she's been everything that she's had going on, okay? Now we all know that she took a season off. She did. She was not on season 11 at all, but she did come back for the finale. And of course, with the drama that was surrounding her return for that one episode, of course we had to bring her back. So it just seems like Kenya is in a better place in life right now. She has everything she's ever wanted. One of those things includes a daughter. She's always wanted a kid. She's always wanted a child. She always wanted to be a mother. She's always wanted to be a wife. But the problem with the situation with her and Mark is the fact that it's a long distance marriage. It's one thing to have a long distance relationship, but it's another thing to have a long distance marriage. And I've had a long distance relationship that you guys know about, and that was tough. That was tough as a motherfucker, okay? It really was. It really is. To have a long distance relationship, it pretty much is. But all in all, she seems to have a big glow about herself. You know what I mean? And it's nice to see that. You know, we're going to start off with Kenya on a clean slate. You know, for most of my time doing these reviews, I've been dragging the fuck out of Kenya for most of the time she's been on the show. But we're going to see what this is like. And then speaking of people that I've drugged the shit of for the last couple of years, we get into Porsha. Now apparently, you know, Porsha is no makeup, no wigs, no nothing. She's in the bed with her baby, looking naturally beautiful, of course. And it's basically we see Unwind with Tasha K on our screen. That Bravo really messy about that, but you know, I did watch one of her videos the other day, and she did say that Bravo contacted her for the footage. So yeah, I guess that's a couple for Tasha K. Y'all know it. But at this point, you know, the blogs were reporting that Porsha and Dennis were not together, and I do know that I did a video about Porsha and Dennis not being together, and I know Tasha K did because I watched the video. And you know, there was a lot of things said about him. You know, they were saying that he had a cocaine habit. They were saying that he liked to fuck animals, and they were saying that he was cheating on Porsha with this woman named Sincerely. So it was pretty much, that was pretty much a lot. I can only imagine what she was dealing with. You know, it's one thing to suffer in silence when a man is cheating on you, or when a man is doing some foul shit to you, but it's another thing to suffer in the public in front of everybody's eyes and everybody got an opinion about it. You know what I mean? That's another thing. So I totally understand where she's coming from with that. And she was talking with Diane about it, and you know, she's saying that she's only told Lauren and Diane. She really ain't told nobody else. And you know, she knows how Diane feels about, you know, Dennis. So she doesn't want Lauren and Diane to feel any kind of way about Dennis, because you already know how the saying goes. When you're having a situation with your significant other and your family and your friends find out, you know, they hate them, they want to fight him, they want to jump him, they hate, you know, they feeling all of the emotions for you, but at the same time, it's kind of like, okay, y'all get back together, and they still don't like the motherfucker. So that's really how that shit goes, and that's the annoying part. And that's why now I'm taking a different approach with whatever I got going on. It's like, okay, I can tell y'all this, but I ain't telling y'all that, because we just might work through this shit, and then it might turn out to be better than what it was. So yeah, I get where Porsha is coming from on that manner. So now we get into Kandi. Ace is growing up before our eyes, of course, and he's looking like a little Riley with braids. And Kandi gets on the phone with her surrogate. And, you know, I can only imagine, because I'm not a woman, so I would never understand that. But it's probably a very emotional situation, because, you know, looking at the surrogate on FaceTime, and she was like, you know, Kandi was like, have you experienced any moving? Has he been kicking or anything like that? And, you know, the woman was like, well, no, I haven't, but when I do, you will be the first to know. And I know that kind of fucked with Kandi, because it's kind of like, okay, I'm supposed to be, you know, I'm supposed to be his mother. I'm going to miss not looking in this mirror at myself while I'm doing the review. Baby, okay? But anyway, well, I look tired. These bags are on my eyes. I ain't really been getting no sleep, but I'm going to take my melatonin when I get done with this. However, I know it probably is sucks for her in a sense, because it's kind of like, you know, I won't be able to feel those moments, have those little moments. Their special moments going to be for somebody else, and then I'm going to have to be, you know, informed about it. So probably, you know, with her being a woman and women being the ones to you know, to be the giver of life and carry a child, it may be a lot for her to handle. So we get into Eva and Michael. I really don't care to talk about their ass, but they talk about the pregnancy. You know, they talk about everything with that. Eva's still looking for a new place to stay. And then after they start talking about that, they start talking about Porsha and everything that's been going on in the news, and, you know, with the Dish Nation stuff. And, you know, Michael don't want Eva to be looking, you know, he don't really want Eva to be working so much while she's pregnant. But you know, the things with Porsha has been turning around. Like, one minute she coming back on this day, the next minute she coming back on that day. So they really don't know when the fuck she coming back. But that's probably because of everything that she got going on with Dennis and the blogs and all of that stuff. So we get into Cynthia and Mike. Now, Cynthia really bothered me all this episode. She really bothered me. And I'm telling you why she bothered me. Girl! You sitting up here talking about engagement rings, wedding dresses, and shit like that. Baby, I get it. You are madly in love with Mike after this tumultuous relationship that you've had with Peter from the very beginning, because that relationship was tumultuous from the very beginning. Let's just keep it real on that. But, baby, let this man propose to you first. Like, don't badger this man with this whole situation of you wanting to have a baby. Well, not really want to have a baby because you're too old to have one at this point, but not badgering him with this situation about how you want a ring and how you want this and how you want that. Let the shit happen organically. Let the shit happen gradually. Get your damn thirst quenched, okay? You're doing too much. Seriously. And it's annoying. And it's scary. And girl, he's a nice looking man. Don't run him the fuck off with your shenanigans. So then they start talking about the long distance. And like I said, Kenya already got a long distance marriage, but to have a long distance relationship is a lot, okay? It is a lot. Like, it kind of fucks with your mental state. You know, you're always wondering what a motherfucker doing. You're always wondering if they're faithful. You know, you want to see them. You have a withdrawal. So I know that it's a lot for Cynthia, but she do need to calm the fuck down. It's overkill at this point. So, Diane, she was chomping down on that real plate now. She was trying to make Porsha some damn food, you know, some comfort food basically. Trying to make her a real plate. And she was just chomping on this shit and Lauren just rang the goddamn doorbell. I'm starting to believe what the fuck Cordell said, how she was sitting on the damn bed eating a pepperoni pizza because that bitch can eat. Now, she's beautiful as fuck. Diane is pretty to be older, but I know that bitch can eat. So I know Cordell was not lying when he said she was sitting on that damn bed eating a pepperoni pizza. I know he wasn't lying. But yeah, she lets Lauren in, and her and Porsha and Lauren sit down on the couch and they start talking about everything that's going on. Porsha is very emotional right now, and it's pretty normal. I mean, she just had a baby. Her nigga cheating on her. Her nigga not doing her right. She's being humiliated in the blogs. So, in the top of her life, she just had a baby. So, her emotions are still up. So, I do get exactly where she's coming from. Like, nigga, I just had your baby and you doing me like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's kind of like she wants to teach this nigga a lesson for doing her the way that he did do her. But at the same point in time, it's kind of like she misses him because she loves him. And that's understandable. Like, you can't help who the fuck you love. You just can't help that. And can't nobody make you feel guilty for feeling that way. You can't feel guilty about feeling that way. Honestly, you can't. So, I get where she's coming from. You know, you torn in between the two. Cause, you know, let me say it like this. Dennis, she's torn in between the two. Cause she really want to be with you. But the blogs is telling her that she should leave your ass alone. Leave you alone. Leave you alone. Okay, so Kandi, Cynthia, and Eva, they're sitting at the OLG, and Eva's sitting there just ordering everything out the motherfucking menu. You can tell that bitch is good and fucking pregnant. And they start talking about Kandi's surrogate and how she feels about that. And, you know, it's just a thing of mixed emotions, because I don't know if this was this scene or the scene before, but at first she had 2 embryos, but the one embryo didn't make it, so she was lucky to have this one to make it. And you know, she was just talking about the baby names and everything like that, and Cynthia was like, well, just name the baby Chill. And I'm like, girl, why don't you chill? Like, you're doing way too much with this chill shit. Like, girl, stop, you're doing too much. And so so after that, I see I missed the scene, but I'll go back to it. Kandi, Cynthia, and Eva are eating. Kandi gets a drink from someone. This is Sincerely lady. It's her. She shows up at OLG, and she comes in to say that she's in the blogs for being Dennis's mistress, but she's not sleeping with Dennis. She don't even know Dennis. Like, that's just out of the picture for her. And you know, they felt like this at the end of the day. Like, if she says she don't know him, then she don't know him. You know what I mean? Like, they feel like she's being sincere about not being sincerely his mistress. That's how they're feeling. And now they're feeling like they got to tell Porsha the situation. And I honestly feel like this. Kandi, you know, I feel like she don't need to tell the shit, because it's going to look bad. Once again, we at the OLG and we spilling tea on Porsha ass. So it's going to look bad all over again. So let me get back to the scene that I forgot about. What I really forgot about that I missed. Because it's right here in my notes. And I think my eye keep twitching and I just forgot all about it. But they're at Cynthia's wine cellar. Cynthia and Kenya. And first of all, they start talking about the Barbie party that's about to happen. You know, she wants to, you know, give a world premiere of Brooklyn. All the girls ain't seen Brooklyn. So she just wants to show her off to everybody. Then they start talking about Nene and Cynthia and how disappointed she is with the way their relationship has came to, and you know, she said at 52 she wants everything to be easy for her. She ain't got no time to be having no hard damn relationship, no friendship. It's bad enough to have a hard relationship at 52. She don't want to make anything else harder for her. So then they talked about Porsha and how everything has been going on in the blogs, and you know, Kenya was like, she just wants to do right by the baby and want to make sure that everything is right as far as that's concerned. But then they started talking about Mike, and Kenya, you can tell she's a fucking Aquarius like me, because the shit that she told Cynthia was the motherfucking truth. Let the man propose to you. Stop throwing that up. You're gonna scare them nigga away. Like, let the man, you know, love you, treat you, wine and dine you, and when he's ready to propose, he will. So stop, Cynthia. You looking thirsty as a motherfucker. Now it's time for the Barbie bash, and Cynthia comes in again with a wedding dress. Like, it's overkill. Like, I just really covered my face every time I saw her. I got secondhand embarrassment from Cynthia. Like, girl, stop. Kenya and Brooklyn made an appearance. And then, you know, after Kenya and Brooklyn make their appearance, Porsha asked Eva where the kids is. And she said she didn't want to bring her kids because these group events always turn out to be something else. And Porsha was like, but it's a group event with kids, though. And Cynthia was like, well, you know, she hasn't really been around Kenya like that. So, you know, she doesn't really know. She just want to protect the energy of the kids. I'm just sitting up here like, Cynthia, girl, don't be a flip-flopper. Because, you know, you good at being a flip-flopper. Now, I really ain't been on your ass like that on the last couple of seasons. But you really finna make me be that. Because Eva was dead ass wrong. Like, girl, stop prejudging, okay? And first of all, this is for the kids. Ain't nobody finna show out at no fucking kids event. And one thing's for certain and two things for sure. I am glad that Porsha called your dumb ass out. Let me tell y'all something. I do not like Eva, period. I don't like her at all. I don't like her attitude. I feel like that she's a shady ass bitch. She tries so hard to be this and that, and she ain't shit. I do not like her. I do not like Eva at all. So, wow. So at this point, Cynthia, Kandi, and Eva, they, you know, Kandi was like, well, did we talk? Did y'all tell Porsha about what was going on? Like, I'm sitting up here like, Kandi, why the fuck you bring this up at this fucking party? Now, why the fuck you bring this up? I thought y'all all agreed that y'all would bring it up at another time. So Kenya walks up, and she was like, what y'all talking about? Then they informed Kenya on the situation, and Kenya's like, okay, listen, I'm gonna tell it, and they pull her away. So after that, Kenya and Porsha, they have a bonding moment with their babies, and they look back at everything that they went through, from hair pulling to Miss 40-year-old to you don't know what you're saying if it's not a dick in your mouth, all of that other shit that they had going on. So it's really nice to see Kenya and Porsha make amends and be in a better place. You know what I mean? It's always nice to see people make amends and be in a better place. So Porsha informed Kenya of what Eva and Cynthia was saying, as far as, you know, Eva was saying that all that shit that she said about not really want to have her kids at a group event or not really want them around Kenya because she really don't know her like that, and how Cynthia was kind of co-signing and shit like that. And I'm like, oh really? Okay. Then Kenya informs Porsha, since they was swapping teas, about the sincerely tea. And you know, once Porsha found out that the bitch was at the OLG, she was like, oh, so she was at the OLG. She was at the OLG, okay. She was at OLG. So then she brought the girls in. Kenya brought the girls in, and they all explained it to her. And Kandi was like, listen, I knew that this was going to be what it was. I didn't have nothing to do with this. She came over there and she told us that she wasn't the girlfriend. I mean, she wasn't the mistress. And, you know, they all feel like that was good tea. But in all honesty, for Porsha, it's like, okay, that doesn't really make me feel better that he wasn't smashing sincerely, but it was somebody else that he was smashing. The producer asked Porsha why she doesn't want to talk about it. She was like, because it's embarrassing. And it is embarrassing, like straight up. Like, it's always embarrassing when a man treats you like shit and then it's out there for the public to see. You know what I mean? So, you know what? I can't even lie to you. This episode was pretty good. It was mainly because of Kenya and Porsha, so I give it to the both of them, okay? But this episode was pretty good. I had a great time reviewing this. So yeah, that's it. That's all I gotta say. Whatever y'all gotta say, leave it below. Let's like, rate, comment, subscribe, and share this video. My Instagram is at the bottom of this video. If you ain't following me, you need to follow me right now, okay? Right now, okay? And I haven't watched Married to Medicine yet, but I will watch it probably sometime tomorrow because I still got to get the rest of my shit ready because I still got to go to work tomorrow. So while I'm at work, my mother and the rest of them this here got to get all the rest of the shit out of the house while I'm at work. So I got to get the rest of this shit done. But yeah, with that being said, you guys, I'm out of here. Until next time, I'll holler. Rest in peace to this bathroom, y'all. I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.